Hey guys, Internet Dude here. Hey, I just wanted to take a couple minutes here and show you the Model 3 pricing in Canada as it relates to the performance model and the all-wheel drive. I got an email overnight telling me that I could now order like the performance, the dual motor options, whereas previously I was limited to strictly the rear-wheel drive version. I'm going to have another video coming out soon on the Model 3, particularly the first Model 3 in Regina, which is also the second one in Saskatchewan. So be on the lookout for that coming soon. So let's click in here, start designing. Now I'm not actually going to place an order, but I do want to show you at this time. So it says here standard battery available in 6 to 9 months. Realistically, I probably would wait out for that for my particular scenario, but I would consider all-wheel drive kind of mandatory here. So the rear-wheel drive is 64,100 Canadian. Dual motor all-wheel drive, obviously, 69,400. Let's just go back here. So delivery 3 to 5 months for rear-wheel drive. Delivery dual motor all-wheel drive, 3 to 5 months. Now for the performance model, delivery in 2 to 4 months, and its base price is $84,800. Now notice the range estimate is the same for all models, which is kind of interesting. I think we might find that the all-wheel drive is still more efficient than the rear-wheel drive, as the case with the Model S and Model X. It's hard to say why the EPA estimated number there, the range is the same. I think we'll find out in a few months. Maybe these numbers will be a bit higher for the all-wheel drive models. So let's click here just on the dual motor all-wheel drive. Take a look here on the next screen. One thing I wanted to mention here, just to go back to that first page, just for comparison, because you're probably going to see a lot of the American Tesla owners and enthusiasts showing you American pricing, but it's 49,000 American dollars. For the rear-wheel drive, it's 53,000 for dual motor all-wheel drive, and 64,000. So quite a difference in price there. So we'll go ahead here, select the dual motor all-wheel drive. Black's included. There's midnight silver metallic. It's $1,300. That's a $1,000 option in U.S. currency. Obsidian black metallic, deep blue metallic, which is what I would pick, definitely. And there's silver metallic, $1,300. The multi-coat paints, pearl white here is $2,000, which is $1,500 to Americans, and the red multi-coat, which is a really amazing color. The 18-inch Aero wheels are standard, 19-inch sport wheels, $2,000, which is $1,500 if you're buying in the U.S. For the interior, there's really no options at all here. For all-wheel drive, you get black or black. And then enhanced autopilot, 6,600 Canadian. That would be 5,000 US. 7,900 upgrade if added after delivery. In the US, that number is $6,000. And then full self-driving is $4,000 Canadian, which is 3,000 on the US side. 6,600 after delivery, or 5,000 after delivery for the US side. So strangely enough, I would actually encourage you to click that if you're into more advanced driving assistance features, because I think we're going to see a few things coming, maybe not full-blown full self-driving, but it's kind of a whole other topic. Anyway, so let's just go back and we'll take a quick look at the dual motor all-wheel drive performance version. It has a little bit higher top speed and obviously quicker 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, or as it's more commonly referred to, 0 to 60 miles an hour, which is technically just 60 miles per hour is not 100 kilometers per hour, but that's beside the point. So let's just load up a Model 3, kind of max it out. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, we'll pick the red multi-coat again, because it is one of the more expensive paints, the 18-inch Aero wheels. Okay, so there's different wheels for the performance package. We have 20-inch performance wheels with Pilot Sport tires, brake calipers, you get a carbon fiber spoiler, you can see the dual motor with a line, kind of an emblem there, kind of a big emblem. I'm almost a little surprised. and the performance pedals. And these are all obviously very similar things that my P100DL has. So if we check that off, that's $6,600. In the US, that's $5,000. I'll click next. Oh yeah, so here we have the option to get that white interior that Elon had mentioned. So we're looking at $2,000. We'll get you white accents, and it eliminates that wood on the dash there. In the US site, this one's $1,500. So typically the price differences between the American and Canadian sites are about 25 to 33%. The exchange rate is approximately 30%. So the Canadian dollar is roughly 1.3 American dollars. So. And an interesting thing here, Tesla had mentioned this premium connectivity thing. I think this will also impact the S and X, but after July 1st, you're going to get 1 year. I think you'll get 1 year of this premium connectivity, which gives you additional internet-enabled features in your car. And if you order before July 1st, you'll get that included for the lifetime of the vehicle, whereas after July 1st, I think you get a year free, or you have to pay, and it's around $100 US is what they're saying per year. We'll find out. It's really nice having, like I've had the 85D for 3 years, and now I have the P100D, and it's really nice having all of those internet connectivity features. I mean, Tesla is a tech company. You'd slightly surprised they would, be like, okay, well, give us $100 a year for this, but I'm sure they're crunching the numbers and looking at, okay, what is this actually costing us? So I think all the premium stuff is the same, other than the white is exclusive to the performance model. So we'll click next here. And in my opinion, if you're going to buy a Tesla, you really need to get the autopilot. It's a personal decision, but to me, that's a big part of the car. And I would also pick the full self-driving. So let's take a look. It's looking down here. Here we go. 106,000 before savings. We'll click next. So I have already put down a $1,000 deposit. They're saying it'd be a $3,200 payment to actually place the order. And so you'd be looking at $106,000. The tax rate here is 11%. And kind of an interesting thing is there's only certain parts of Canada that actually have incentives. Ontario has one. I think it's going away very soon if it hasn't already. And I think there's something in BC as well. Otherwise, there's no federal tax credits. We don't have anything like that in Canada at this time. So you're looking at 106 for a Model 3 plus tax. 100. Anyway, it's a lot of money, and when you look at what you're getting, you kind of have to think about, at that price range, would you rather get kind of more of a base Model S, because the Model S starts about 96,000 Canadian, might be something to consider. But I don't know, what do you think? Let me know. Are you really interested in the Model 3, the all-wheel drive, or the performance? Do you have an order? Like I said earlier, I'm not going to go for the performance model. I'm not going to buy one right now. I probably, for my purposes, I would be looking for a short-range car, because I have the P100DL, and that would be a good one for the long-distance travel and the free supercharging that's included, things like that. So more cargo capacity. So to me, the Model 3 would be a little more of the daily car, mostly kind of city driving. So I don't know. I'd like to know your thoughts. Leave me a comment below. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. And thanks for watching.